China's top leadership is meeting in Beijing about the economy, and the Central Economic Work Conference is actually a closed-door annual meeting that will review the country's economic progress in 2014 and map out plans for 2015. A key task is to set next year's gross domestic product growth target. Monetary policy, financial reform and state-owned enterprise reform are also main topics. For the first time, the meeting will discuss and map out policy and reforms under what President Xi Jinping has termed the new normal of moderate economic growth, as well as the implementation of the One Belt and One Road. Michelle Vandenberg reports.
During the conference, policymakers are expected to acknowledge challenges in maintaining rapid growth while deepening structural reforms. Analysts say that there is a high chance the leadership will agree to adopt a lower gross domestic product growth target for next year.
By setting about approximately 7%, it's also there to point to the direction that China will not really focus on the smooth growth of GDP in terms of the quantity, but rather we can allow room for reform to allow more of the quality and productivity.
The conference, expected to last 2 days or more, will set the tone for monetary and fiscal policies in the year ahead. While the central bank's monetary stance may officially remain prudent, it is expected to effectively adopt a more accommodative policy.
Clearly it's the government's objective to try to de-lever the economy, to reduce the amount of credit in the economy. And for that you need a tight monetary policy. But at the same time, they want to avoid a hard landing. And I think the recent interest rate reductions from the People's Bank is part of that adjustment process, is part of this managed process of slowing economic growth, slowing the growth of credit, while at the same time avoiding a hard landing of the economy.
Policymakers are also expected to lay out priorities for reforms. They will also set economic performance targets, including GDP, inflation, fiscal revenue, and money supply growth. Michelle Vandenberg, CCTV, Beijing.